probably the most important book I've ever read in regards to putting together a lot of the pieces with understanding what happened in ancient times, what happened when the flood happened,
What
and
happened?
it really goes into detail, extreme detail about these gods or these seven sages or these seven Apkallu. Uh,
Apkallu.
the magician. Oh, it says it right here. They're known by later cultures with names such as the sages, the magicians, the shining ones, and the mystery teachers of heaven. So, it's just a really interesting story, and I highly recommend, if you want to know all the details and all the evidence, definitely read that book.
You don't want to know the
Also,
evidence.
I have here
You don't want to know it.
America Before by Graham Hancock, which is a more recent one. And this one is good because it shows a lot of the evidence of the flood, or, the evidence of the destruction the flood caused in America. So definitely recommend this one.
Definitely.
And then,
Definitely recommend it.
Zecharia Sitchin's work, obviously, it gets into the whole Anunnaki story, and a lot of people say they don't know if the Sumerian tablets, if Zecharia Sitchin really translates Sumerian tablets exactly to a T. So, that's something that has been questioned,
Who
but
cares?
it really makes for an interesting read, and there's a whole series on it, but this is the first one. So that's something that really opened my. I think.
She makes these wonderful little staffs and goes and prances around. Looks like she'd be real fun to hang out with. Real fun. They're doing the conferences. They're doing all that. They love the aliens. They love the ideas. They love all this stuff. They're just driving the movements along. And should we worry? What about the fucking economy? What about the fucking economy? What about this bullshit with the government? Acting all. I think we should stomp their ass. Seriously. I think we should take them out. I don't know if that's popular.
Is also a pedophile.
Probably
and
not.
Cited that same Ashcroft versus Free Speech Coalition argument.
I don't advocate violence per se, but I mean, our constitutional founding fathers did say that we should be having a revolution probably in 20 years.
It's not.
And I think that they just admitted because of Ukraine thing. That's what I think.
David Bailey's invention
sending all this money over there.
The one that's in a stack of books.
Our responsibility is to the Ukraine. Why?
This Reddit user
Why?
Used
Why is it to the Ukrainians? Because we put fucking biological fucking laboratories on their border they destroyed? Haven't we done enough? Haven't we done enough? And then if the world's supposed to be an illusion,
so it's like,
we're all still in the same illusion, so we can't leave the world fucked up.
A lot of these details
But we can't take it too seriously.
Paying
You have to take
homage
it seriously
to
enough.
pedophiles
I
and
think
child
so.
porn collectors, apparently.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, when you're out of here,
We developed this very
realize
sick,
it's all
weird
just again. Is it?
interpretation of
I
Darwinism.
mean, if I fuck somebody over in this
And
game,
what the secret societies,
just because it's not real
not
doesn't mean I can fuck
coincidentally,
them over.
bankrolling Darwinism from the Royal Society, what we're always working towards was,
Right or
godhood,
wrong.
basically. Apotheosis.
Everybody knows that
ascension
that's right.
to godhood. And, Darwin comes along with this rather insane idea that something can become something else, even though he had absolutely no concept of DNA.
Yeah, so many commercials.
He didn't understand
Now,
the whole concept, the
I didn't get to pay my
amino acids and
YouTube
so on.
bill.
It's just like,
I paid my taxes.
It's like a hierarchy, a
Am I
ladder
slave to
you
money?
can climb through. That's the general philosophy of
No,
evolution.
you know more
It
than
is a
anyone else. We still have to have money to do stuff. They're currently auditing my dad for some bullshit. My uncle had a trailer. He died. They repossessed the trailer and sold it, and then they gave out some money, so they got a little bit of money, And he's old. He didn't. I don't know if he didn't report it or whatever. And he does everything by the books. It's not even like he's like lawless. You know, he's trying to get all his stuff put together and taken care of so that he can fucking leave this damn world and do it all right as best as he can under the conditions that he's playing the game at. You know? So I'm like, just call him and tell him. He's got everything tore up looking for the paperwork. And I hate that. You know, all this dumbass shit that they make us do for paperwork and just dumbass shit. A certain level you have to do about it. You know, we're doing this and we're not fucking going out and robbing banks and fucking just taking what we want of the earth. Trying to play by the rules as easy as you can and still trying to be somewhat moral and somewhat we're God-believing people. We believe in God. We believe in a higher order of beings. And I'm not going to go into the church shit and all that, but, you know, there's just certain ways that you know right from wrong. Everyone knows right from wrong. Pretty much. Humans can be pretty bad, but most of us that are fairly awake know that we have to be coming together and we have to sort of make some sort of new type of communities amongst ourselves and do things on our own